Hi guys, this is Alex from A&R Design. This is a quick and dirty on the Flux Defense Raider 320. Flux Defense just released the Raider 365 and we do have one on the way. But today we're gonna go over the 320 Raider. This is their polymer chassis for the P320 system. We have a P320 full-size slide here with a threaded barrel and a Sig Sauer SRD9. So this is the older style, quiet, low flow 9mm suppressor. This is a pistol. You can see how it's jogged here. The ones that are not a pistol have the stock bit here in the middle. So this is a true pistol brace, and we won the pistol brace band. So braces are back on the menu, boys. A couple nuances though. You must use the Gray Gun style 320 factory triggers or the P320 factory triggers with your Flux Raider. If you use like an Apex trigger and potentially an Apex trigger bar, you might have problems with the safety. Safety's a little snug up in there, and it does not work with the Apex triggers. To deploy your brace, there's a lever up there in the front, and to compress your brace, you have to press the same lever and smash it home. There is a quick disconnect plate here to mount a sling point, and there is also one on the brace or stock, and here is the rail that the brace is attached to. The magazine release is really cool. It has a push button here, similar to a rifle style push button magazine release. On this side, you have a thumb forward magazine release. And then in here, a half push releases your backup magazine, and a full push drops your empty mag and releases this on pull. They do sell other accessories for this, like a front sight post cocking lever, because pinching this and charging it can be a little cumbersome. So there's a couple options to have charging handles for these to make the slides easier to charge and faster to charge. There is a window here in the rear where the optic accessory rail is, so you can actually use your iron sights if you need to as a backup iron sight system. I have a Surefire X300 on the front of it, and then your accessory rail is on top, and we are running a HoloSun 50C X2 on the factory HoloSun mount as our optic today. These slides in this configuration are suppressor sensitive. Some cans just don't work with them. We did test it with the FN Rush TI. It's a lower flow can, does not want to function. Also, you're running a booster, you need to lube the living crap out of it. If the booster is not functioning properly, the gun's not going to function properly. So I lubed this up hardcore with some white lithium grease and cooked it a little bit. So now it's nice and lubed up. And I can't remember the suppressor, but there's some shorter, smaller cans that don't require boosters for standard pistols. Those would also be ideal because you don't have to worry about that booster not functioning properly. So keep your boosters lubed. I'm not sure if Flux has a full list of what suppressors they recommend on their website, but for more information on the Flux Raider, please check out the Flux Defense website. So one quick thing to note though, I've seen people run these with compensators on them. I really prefer cans because I just want to show you, when this thing is deployed, your face is so much closer to the muzzle of this gun than it would be if you were shooting a pistol out here. Having a compensator that close to the face, I'm wearing OpsCore amps right now. I would have to double up my ear pro and shoot mouth open a little bit, because having a compensator with high pressure rounds that close to your face does rattle your cage a bit. So here we go. Magazine is empty. I can either release it this way manually here, but if I put my thumb up in here and you press all the way, it releases your rear mag and you can feed your front mag. Wow, my shots are all over the place and that can is loose, so. This is the part I don't like, is shooting this without a muzzle device, like without a can. Tracking your dot takes a little getting used to. Because the dot's so close to your face, you do have more like, when you really pull that into you, like the dot moves a lot more for me in this config than it does having a pistol out here. I personally think I would shoot at this distance. I might shoot a pistol a little bit faster, but my transfer between targets is way cleaner with this. When you have a pistol out here, you're moving with your hips a lot and you can over travel and you're moving your arms and your hips. When you're in this position though, you're using your hips 100% of the time because you're locked into it. You get a faster snap between targets and you can acquire your targets a lot faster with this setup. It's a cool little package where you can run, you know, a 60 round build in something this small of a package, have an extra suppressor with a piece of tape on it, get it tight. But you have essentially like a PDW output in such a small footprint with really nice ergonomics, a true safety where you're used to having your safety, a stock or a pistol brace that does give you that stability. I think it's a really cool system and good for them for inventing it. That's pretty rad. And it's way better than those like drop-in, weird looking things, you know, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The ones where your pistol goes up into it. This is like way cooler, like a million times cooler. So anyway, thank you so much, Flux. It's cool. It's a cool build. I'm glad I was able to acquire parts to build it out completely and excited to work on some Flux projects. What do you guys think about the Flux Raider? And are you or have you picked up the P365 Raider yet? Thank you for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.